So this morning I'm just going to show a quick video of our garage setup. This is where we had the bar rock, not the bar rock, the Cornish cross chickens. This is where we raised them in the summer. You see? This is our little chicken tractor, or little chicken coop. So next year we'll do the same. We'll put another 25 birds or so in here. But we may move this to another location, perhaps up on the other side of the yard, because we want to do some work in here and get this finished up. Anyway, we'll go in the garage and I'll just show you how what we did the other day. Mercy's already in here. So we just cleaned up a little bit and tried to organize some things. This is the garage. There's our refrigerator with a freezer. So let's just show you. So this is where we stored a lot of our chicken, our mainly the bar rock chickens that we butchered in here in this freezer. And there weren't that many of them. There was probably about, I think we did about 12 chickens. So this is the what's left of the 12 chickens. This side of the refrigerator obviously has nothing in it because this is just a refrigerator part. So eventually we'll be moving this refrigerator, but you can see the door of the refrigerator, or the outside, looks quite dirty. What happened was we had this refrigerator stored in a building that ended up catching fire, and the consequences were there was a lot of smoke and water damage. However, the refrigerator came out unscathed, other than the color of the the panel. And this is a removable panel. This here is a removable panel. It's
That's
like
wood, isn't it?
it's like a cupboard door, yeah. So we can take that off. The side, you can see the refrigerator's fine. It works fine. It freezes fine. Does all its things. What are you doing, Chuck? Chuck is very interested in the garage. So over here in the corner of the garage, once again, we have our large 220 compressor, but that we don't have hooked up yet. We'll eventually get that hooked up for running, air guns or any kind of air compressed tools. And this here is our 5-in-1 machine shop, woodworking machine shop. Has a bandsaw, and this is the power unit right here. It's called a Shopsmith. It's a 5-in-1. It has a table saw. It's also a drill press. It's also a lathe for making wood spindles and things like that. It has a power takeoff on either end. You see one here and one over here. So you can run quite a bit of stuff from it. We also have a belt sander and a circular sander that mount on it, and even a edging plane. So that's quite a handy little unit, that one there. Down there we have that's a salamander. That salamander propane gas heater right there. And we can use that for heating up the garage partly, and for other things. Right here, this is another lathe for doing wood turning, making bowls, spindles, legs for tables, chairs, all that kind of stuff. This apparatus here. And then we have the right here behind that, under the box, is the large table saw, which we don't have hooked up yet because we got to rearrange some things in here. We got a pile of pine plank that we did on our sawmill. This is all rough cut pine. We have some old doors storage. We have a wood stove here that we'll eventually hook up in here. Over in the corner we have a dust collection unit. So while we're working and doing woodwork and stuff, this will collect the dust. It's like a big vacuum. So it keeps the facility clean. Here I stacked up some of my large slab wood for tables and whatnot. This is all elm that we cut from a tree that came down on the property. All in back here we have a lot of pine board that can be used for different various projects and stuff. Right here is our chicken feed. Opened up the bucket there, sweetie. We'll show them the chicken feed. Yep. So this is where we keep the chicken feed for the chickens. Obviously, Mercy doesn't feed the chickens because she doesn't know how to open the there's the chicken feed for the chickens. You see? Pick some up there, sweetie. Yeah, there's the chicken feed for the chickens. And actually, we have to get some right now. Why don't you get that little cup that I brought in? And here, it's right here. So here we got, this is our edging machine. This is like a giant router. Over here we have a radial arm saw. Mercy and I yesterday, we installed a workbench here. Yesterday we cleared this up and installed a workbench that we can use. There's the drill press there. We have a little portable table that'll roll around and stuff. Down below is our generator, our 5,000 watt generator. That we had to use the other day when the power went out to generate electricity to keep all the refrigerators and the freezers going at least. And down there we have our couple of chainsaws. Haven't completed all this yet. This is just, there's the electrical panel. And since I was still doing some work, I haven't closed it up with the cover yet. I just put that there. I will close that up. The outlets are working. This in here is this is a tool storage room. This one is able to be locked and closed up. So in here is different types of tools and utilities and things. And this was also where we raised our chickens, our little chicks last year, which we will do again this year. Anyway, that's just a little tour of our garage. And there's the big garage door over there. And there's a smaller one on this side for bringing things in and out, material or wood or
Did
any
you
of that
show
kind of stuff.
your generator in
Yeah, I
case,
did. Yeah, I showed the generator.
blackout?
Yeah, we had to use that the other day when the power went out. Anyway, we'll go now and bring some food to the chickens. Okay, sayonara.
Special table?
Yeah, okay. All right. Come on, Chuck. Let's go.